It's April 2nd. I didn't record or anything on April 1st. I just chilled because I was staying out the light, bro. I wasn't trying to get pranked on April Fool's Day, but it's cool. I'm back at it again. And shit, I got off work and I seen some news that I was not believing. So I looked it all up and it's crazy. So Phil just announced that MLB The Show is coming to Xbox. Of course, they announced this way back. We kind of knew, we didn't know when. This game, us in the preview program, we got to already play the show and test the show to make sure it runs on the Xbox. And it's good. Everything was working. It's good. And for baseball fans on the Xbox, Sony owned the show for so long. So when it finally came to Xbox, they were like, oh, Sony launching their first game on Xbox. Yeah, Sony's launching their first game on Xbox, but it's been more about broadening the audience that the baseball community have, and Sony had it locked down for so long. It's finally ending. But the news was that it's coming to Game Pass day and date, and that shook the fucking world. Twitter was going crazy. You know how it always, every time Xbox news drop, fanboy wars happen, and it's dropping day and date in Game Pass. And I was looking like, really? Sony is dropping a game, because we already knew they were going to sell it to Xbox. That's fine. Sony's trying to make money on a game. It makes sense. It's a sports game. It's not really intellectual property of Sony. It's just sports, and they had the monopoly on it. Go make that money. That was cool. But dropping day and date in Game Pass after they just got Outriders yesterday, 20 days later, April 20th, MLB The Show is coming to Game Pass. It's dropping Game Pass day and date. And people was like, wait, Sony's dropping day and date in Game Pass, but they have PlayStation Now, their own service where they have games that you can, buy the subscription and play games. And they're not dropping day and date in their own fucking subscription service, but they're dropping day and date in Game Pass. The competition, bro. So it's like, is Sony giving up on subscription-based gaming and just letting Game Pass have it? Because they could drop day and date in their own subscription service and boost their numbers, but they not. They haven't announced that they are or nothing yet. So like, they got the fanboys wondering, and Xbox fanboys are throwing the white flag at Sony fanboys like, y'all dead now. Like, come on now. Even Sony is giving in to Xbox. Sony fans, they're like, oh, it's just baseball, which I understand. It's just baseball. Ain't like it's God of War or some shit. But the thought that Sony has a game, their first Sony game, published by Sony, coming to the Xbox platform, and they're putting it in Game Pass the same day. That changes a lot. It does raise a lot of questions. Like, why don't they do day and date on their own platform? They haven't even done one day and date game on their own platform yet. Or on PC platform. Like platforms where they make money. But their first time making money on the Xbox, they drop day and date in Game Pass. Hey, it's a big dub for Game Pass. That's it. Like, it's a big dub for Phil. It's a big dub for Game Pass. It's a big dub for Xbox. And yeah, it's just baseball. A lot of people's not going to play it. But the people that want to play it, that have Game Pass, that was going to buy it for $70, it's in Game Pass for the free now. You can do with that what you will. And that's the luxury of Game Pass, of the option to choose now. Because they put 2K in there, which 2K21, they didn't put the next gen edition in it. Which is fine. It's probably going to be the current gen version of the show as well. I mean, we won't know the difference. Why? Because we didn't have the show before to even know what the difference would have been. So, a frame rate boost is going to be all right. But come on now. Like, this is definitely the biggest dub for Xbox over Sony, that Game Pass is getting a day-and-day game before PlayStation Now. From Sony. That shit is, like, it's wild to even say it. But Sony's doing something different over there. We know they're selling consoles. That's what they do. They selling consoles. They selling hardware with headsets and VR goggles. They making money. But like, this was a whole different move by a platform everybody know to keep their morals to heart. And who knows what happens in the future. Hey, Xbox might get God of War.